Honda's middleweight supersport Joule returns to Europe, destined for road and track action. Its inline 4-cylinder, 16-volt DOHC engine produces 89 kilowatts at 14,250 revolutions per minute and features an assist slipper clutch and standard fit quickshifter. Throttle by wire control, derived from the RC213 VS, along with addition of a Bosch 6-axis EMU, delivers 3 default riding modes, plus 2 custom user modes for adjustment of engine power, engine braking, wheelie control and 9-level HSTC. Cornering ABS and rear lift control are also part of the package. The chassis comprises an aluminium twin-spar frame, aluminium swingarm, Honda electronic steering damper, 41mm Showa Big Piston USD forks and Unit Pro-Link Showa rear shock. Dual, radial-mount 4-piston front calipers work 310mm floating discs. Designed to deliver best-in-class aerodynamic performance, the aggressive styling includes downforce generating front winglets. A full-color DFD screen completes the specification. An HRC Race Kit will also be an option, for circuit use only. Like all bikes in Honda's Supersport family, the 2024 CBR600RR will be available in HRC Grand Prix Red, HRC TriColour and Stealthy Matte Ballistic Black Metallic. The much-loved CBR600RR has an impressive and hard-won racing pedigree. It was piloted to FIM World Supersports Championship victory every year from 2003 to 2008, and again in 2010, 2012 and 2014. It won the Asia Road Racing Championship from 2012 to 2016 and the All Japan Road Race Championship SD600 class from 2003 to 2011, and in 2013, 2014, 2016 and 2019. Its engine also provided the power for Moto2 between 2010 and 2018. The 600RR departed from Honda's European showrooms at the start of 2017 as the trend away from supersport machinery towards naked and adventure models accelerated. In the intervening years, the middleweight sports category has seen a revival, and the model was reintroduced for 2021 in Japan and Thailand. Now the time is ripe for the purest of all road-legal sports bikes to make its return to Europe. Loaded with cutting-edge MotoGP-inspired electronics and aerodynamics, the new 2024 CBR600RR is a rare, beautiful thing, a free-revving 4-cylinder motorcycling gem that exists in a class of one. Born ready to carve an elegant line on the open road or closed circuit, there's no other riding experience quite like it. Honda's Supersports icon returns to Europe with its 599cc, inline 4-cylinder engine producing 89 kilowatts at 14,250 revolutions per minute, and benefiting from an assist slipper clutch and standard fit quickshifter. An electronics package drawn from the RC213 VS and the CBR1000RR Fireblade includes throttle by wire control, 9-level Honda selectable torque control, wheelie control, and rear lift control. At the center of the action and managing all of the systems, including cornering ABS, is a 6-axis inertial measurement unit as found inside its sibling, the CBR1000RR Fireblade. There are 3 default riding modes, plus 2 user modes for adjustment of engine power, engine braking, HSTC and wheelie control. The chassis comprises a twin-spar aluminium frame, aluminium swing arm, 41mm Showa Big Piston USD front forks and Unit Pro-Link Showa rear shock. 4-piston radial-mount front calipers provide the braking power, and a Honda electronic steering damper extra stability. The full-color DFD screen includes street, circuit and mechanic modes. A shift-up indicator and lap timer are also featured. Honda's emergency stop signal and Honda ignition security system are included in the specification. The CBR600RR's 599cc, 16-valve inline 4-cylinder engine produces 89 kilowatts at 14,250 revolutions per minute, with 63 Nm torque at 11,500 revolutions per minute. To achieve the power output at this RPM ceiling, the materials used for the camshafts, valve springs and crankshaft have been upgraded for its return to manage both high RPM inertia force and durability. Bore and stroke is set at 67 mm by 42.5 mm, with compression ratio of 12.2 to 1. Every aspect of intake, combustion and exhaust has been through development since the CBR600RR was last on sale in Europe. To flow enough volume at high RPM. Throttle body diameter is 44 mm. The port of the throttle butterfly valve and the intake side valve have been shaped to allow the cross-section of the entire port to run smoothly, reducing intake pressure drop. The combination of the smooth intake passage and throttle by wire delivers smooth throttle control, especially at partial openings from fully closed. The inlet ports have been reshaped, increasing flow capacity by 2.2%. Valve timing has also been adjusted. Closing of the inlet valves has been pulled back 5 degrees with the exhaust valves opening 5 degrees later, improving the intake efficiency of the fuel-air mixture and exhaust of combustion gas. Inlet valve diameter is 27.5 mm matched to 22.5 mm exhaust. For maximum cooling efficiency around the cylinder head, long-reach spark plugs allow the water jacket to sit close to the plug hole and exhaust valve seat. The 421 exhaust uses large bore diameters to enhance high RPM gas flow, while thickness has been carefully managed to minimize weight gain. The catalyzer is also physically larger, and an important part of the Euro 5 homologation process. An assist slipper clutch manages rear wheel hop through rapid down changes and hard braking. It also reduces the physical force needed to operate it by 32% over a standard design and employs die-cast aluminum cams at both transmitting and receiving ends, with clearance between both optimized to improve lever feel. The throttle by wire used by the CBR600RR is drawn from the CBR1000RR Fireblade and was developed on the RC213VS. An acceleration position sensor, which interfaces with the throttle grip, is built into the switchgear. It sends a signal to the ECU, which then sends a signal to the TBW motor that controls the butterfly. Crucially, the return spring and friction generated by the APS offers a completely natural throttle feel and control. The electronic package that goes with TBW is also drawn from the Fireblade. 9-level Honda selectable torque control uses slip rate control to smoothly moderate rapid wheel spin. Level 1 has the weakest intervention, Level 9 the strongest. There are 3 default riding modes: Mode 1, Fast Riding, Mode 2, Fun Riding, and Mode 3, Comfortable Riding, with 2 user options for a full custom setup across all of the parameters. Modes can be switched while riding, as can the HSTC level when in user 1 or 2. For this latest incarnation of the CBR600RR, Honda's development engineers picked through the bike, front to back, looking for weight savings with performance enhancement to complement the addition of a Bosch 6-axis inertial measurement unit to the electronic package. The updated EMU is key to the bike's ability to build speed and measures every dynamic aspect, in each plane, calculating 100 times a second using Honda's own algorithm and in turn managing the HSTC and cornering ABS, which is a new technology applied to the 2024 CBR600RR. It's 2.5 kilograms lighter than the combined ABS electronic system of the previous design and employs a Nissan ABS modulator and DCU dash, which takes input from the EMU and deceleration and slip rate from the front rear wheel speed sensors to manage brake pressure in a straight line and while cornering. Rear lift control is also a new feature, and again uses EMU input to maximize braking performance while minimizing rear wheel lift. At the heart of the chassis is a hollow, die-cast twin-spar aluminum frame. Wheelbase is set at 1,370 mm, with rake of 24,006 and 100 mm trail. Length from swingarm pivot to rear wheel spindle is 569 mm. Curb weight is set at 193 kg. Fully adjustable Showa 41mm Big Piston USD forks offer high-quality suspension reaction and control. They're also 15mm longer in the legs to allow flexible geometry changes. The fully adjustable Showa rear shock operates through Unit Pro-Link. Up front, dual radial-mount four-piston calipers clamp 310mm floating discs. A radial piston master cylinder is also standard fit. A rear, single-piston caliper works a 220mm disc. A Honda electronic steering damper, designed exclusively for the CBR600RR, operates relative to velocity and is ECU controlled. At lower speeds its main valve opens, reducing damping force. At high speed the valve closes, increasing damping force for maximum stability. While it's a stunning-looking motorcycle, the CBR600RR's styling also provides two performance upgrades. As a fully equipped road bike, the lowest coefficient of drag in class, at 0.555, with rider in a racing tuck, and winglets to improve corner entry stability and turning ability while accelerating. A guiding phrase used by Honda's development team for the bodywork was "embody the functional design in pursuit of high-speed on-track performance." Everything learned producing the CBR1000RR Fireblade, and before it the MotoGP derived RC213 VS, was applied with a focus on the mass centralization of form. As a result, the sharp, super compact LED headlights, indicators and ABS modulator are lighter compared to the previous design. The riding position too has been made deliberately flexible for road and track. It's also slimmer in design to allow the rider's arms to also have a natural place at speed. The screen sits at a 38 degrees, to maximize aerodynamic efficiency relative to any position the rider might use on track. Seat height is set at 820 mm. Radiator cooling efficiency is focus of the midsection of the fairing, and airflow speed and pressure into the front wheel housing has been optimized for both flow in and out. The lower fairing extends close to the rear wheel and is shaped to move airflow downwards. This reduces the amount of direct air pressure exposure against the tire, reducing overall resistance. The winglets generate downforce, maintaining front tire load, on corner entry as the rider leans in and releases the front brake. And overall cornering stability is improved, as is corner speed. A full-color DFD screen includes street, circuit and mechanic modes. A shift-up indicator uses 5 wide horizontal LEDs above the central display and turn on and flash at the preset RPM for shifting. Information available also includes lap time, number of laps and fastest lap. Lighting is LED. Honda's emergency stop signal is linked to the ABS modulator and activates the front and rear indicators under sudden, hard braking to warn other road users. Honda Ignition Security System uses interlock control between the ID tag and the key and internal ID of the engine ECU, so there's no way to start the engine without the key. A red LED on the dash flashes every 2.5 seconds for 24 hours once the ignition is off, and even when it stops flashing, hiss is still on. The CBR600RR wears its racing DNA in the shape of Honda's signature wing on its fuel tank cover, exactly the same as the RC213 VS. HRC Race Kit. HRC has developed a race kit for the CBR600RR that ups engine performance, heightens cornering ability and grip, and saves weight. Available to buy as a complete kit, and for circuit use only, all road safety items are neatly removed. 2 genuine Honda accessories packs are ready to go for the CBR600RR. Racing Pack. This pack underlines the racing pedigree and sportiness of the CBR600RR. The oil filler cap includes an HRC logo, the carbon look tank pad wears a CBR logo, and wheel stripes are finished in HRC TriColour and Honda Racing logo. A seat cowl replaces the pillion seat and is available in black or red. Comfort Pack. Take the Supersports experience further. Functional rear seat bag that is specifically adapted to the tapered shape of the rear seat. Featuring a capacity of 15 liters that can be expanded up to 22 liters and always stable during riding thanks to its specific attachment system. 5-level heated grips extend the riding year, while a USB-C charging socket adds convenience. Thanks for watching.